the way they would fight with each other,
It was a controlled street fight in a sauna. At the end of the day, that's exactly what it was.
Neither of them had shirts on. They're so wet, and they're clubbing each other so hard, and
you could hear it smack and see the water spray. It was
insane. They were like, I'm like, they're gonna fist fight. They're gonna fist fight.
I had a dream about it last night. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, Brody Ivy, and he goes, do you guys break this up? I wouldn't break up a fight with Jimmy and a grizzly beer.
For anybody who's out there who watches the podcast, listens to the podcast, or even, checks the results on the website and stuff, you can go get a t-shirt on the website, support the podcast, support Illinois Wrestler as a whole. It would be great if you did that. So thank you ahead of time. Gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the podcast. Today is all focused on Wednesday, the Marmion Cadet Classic tournament. We're going to do a bracket preview, tournament preview of every weight class. We've got some information, and we've also been, studying up on what teams are here and what kids are going to be here. And we're excited because it's the first tournament of the year, and it is a electric tournament for some of these weights. We have the seeding criteria. Eiler, you have.
Hey, we want to. What teams are there? Want to read off all the team list, please, quick?
Yeah, I can do that.
Why don't we do that quick, just so we know what teams are there?
There's 28 teams.
29.
Right?
29.
All right, here we go. And this is good. I don't know that it's not alphabetical. All right, Marmion Academy, Portage, Indiana, Caneland, Oakwood, Salt Fork, Quincy, Plainfield North, Civic Memorial, Crown Point, Indiana. Now, what I heard about Crown Point, Indiana is they send not a JV team, but a B team. They have over 200 high school wrestlers. Crown Point, Indiana. Oak Park, River Forest, Lockport, West Chicago, West Aurora. That's Rob Serio. Muhammad Seymour, Evergreen Park, Mount Carmel, Marist, Hononegah, Fremd, St. Patrick, Chicago, Chatham, Glenwood, Antioch, Warren, Marion Central, Lincoln Way West, WST, Washington, Huntley, Naperville Central, and Niles, Notre Dame.
Got it. They're all there. And so what is, Eiler, what is the seeding criteria of this tournament?
So seeding criteria is, and in this order, Super 32 place in 2025, USA National Junior Fargo place, USA National Cadet Fargo place, state place in 2025, state qualifier in 2025, has had one match towards record for the season, record winning percentage, and record wins. So head-to-head matches. And really, you look at the last three seeding criteria, and they're basically going to be irrelevant for this tournament. So, Super 32 is going to trump all. And then we got Fargo, and then state placing at IHSA State last year. There's a couple teams that be Indiana State. So.
So if you're an incoming freshman, you would have had to have done something at Super 32 and or Cadet to be.
Yeah, so basically, you're going to see a lot of the guys that we talked about that are the impactful freshmen coming in on this class that are probably going to go unseeded, and some of them are going to be bombs. And there's two in this bracket that I think, fall in that category. Hogan Rice being one of them, Cole Weiler being another one, and maybe three.
Well, let's get into that. So let's start at 106. Mm-hmm. Who are the top four suspected seeds?
So based off the homework, Simon Woods from Washington, the senior from Washington, he took third in Fargo. I think it was, I can't remember if it was freestyle or Greco, and he also placed at IHSA State last year sixth. And then we've got a couple of state qualifiers, Ilio Gill and Cooper Clark. And really, based off the homework that I did on those are your top three seeds. But like I said, There's a couple of guys that don't have any seating criteria. They're going to land in the bracket somewhere, and someone's going to come out being like, shit.
Yeah.
And where's Ilio from?
He's Marist.
Okay, Marist. So we got Washington, Marist. Who's 3?
Cooper Clark was also, he's from Glenwood. He was a state qualifier in 25.
And you don't have a number. You don't have a suspected 4 seed?
There's a 4. Cody Widener from Civic Memorial. He supposedly has a head-to-head match, I think, which I don't know how that could be, but it's whatever the coaches would enter for seeding criteria would qualify him. And, I'm sure this is like any other tournament. If they have a pre-tournament meeting and some of these coaches go to war for some of their kids, and I mean, if everybody's on board with knowing who's who, there's going to be some changes for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Seating meeting used to be a blast. But
Yeah.
buddies there before you even knew me that well. Remember me and Byron seating meetings? And,
The IK days.
yeah.
I don't think they'll have a seating meeting for event this early in the year. That's
Probably
usually
not.
what happens. In the beginning of the year, they don't allow, a lot of tournaments don't even allow it. They let track wrestling do it for them.
Yeah.
You put the criteria in, you enter the names, and it spits it out.
Well, one of the individuals who is not on the top 4 seed that you listed is Colton Weiler.
Mm-hmm.
And Colton Weiler, we have him right now as number 2 overall in the.
He's the bomb.
106.
If they legit don't do a seating meeting, Colton is the bomb in that bracket.
He's going to throw a wrench. And then the other one is what we were talking about before off air, Hogan Rice.
Hogan Rice.
So those
Hoagie
are two freshmen coming in.
What about Little Morrison?
He's Morrison, Caden Morrison. Crew Hatchell.
Yeah. He's just going to be a small, talking to Mike, he's walking around at like 100. So he's going to be a very small sixer.
But still very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Jim, are you giving top 6 here or what?
No, I won't do. Top 6. No, what do we have? A top 3 that are seated? Well, here, I mean, like Weiler has to be a favorite. I mean, Woods is a stud. Hoagie Bear is he'll make his debut, his high school debut. I think. I mean, he's been shit. The kid's been training for this for how long? Caden Morrison's good. He's good. Crew Hatchell, dude. He's what is it? Him and Carter Noonan are 50-50 in matches, and we all know how good Noonan is. You want to base it off another guy, I don't know. I wouldn't pick top 6. I wouldn't bet on this one.
So just guys, correct me then. You got 2 Marmion kids entered in the tournament, Caden Morrison and Colton Weiler. Is that just how many teams are going to get multiple kids entered?
Most of them. They told us to bring as many as we wanted.
Oh, great. All right, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Should be interesting with how that shakes out.
6 is going to be fun to watch just because the number of bombs that are going to get dropped on the bracket when it just gets random seeded.
Yeah.
All
right, let's go to 113. What do we got for top seed criteria?
At 13, this one's going to be a lot of fun. So you got Noble, who obviously placed in Super 32, and also won state last year. And then Ray Long, who took 3rd in Fargo and won state at 2A last year. And Rundell, who was 1st in state last year. And then Steve Uden from OSF, who was runner-up in state last year. So, I mean, that's if seeding criteria is how it goes based off those placements, that's your top 4 guys right there as far as seed goes. But it's going to be how you placed at state, and that's the mixed up part with 3 classes. A guy that took 2nd in 3A might get trumped by a state champ in 1A.
Yeah.
Depending on the weight class that year, it might be legit.
Yeah, depending on the weight class, potentially, for sure. All right. Who else do we got? What sleepers do we have outside of again Jack Koenig? I know he was in the finals of the East tournament. I think he won the East tournament last year when I watched it. He beat a kid from Richmond Burton, I think.
So you got Preston Morrison, Marmion Jr. He's good. Preston Morrison is very, very good. Very good.
And he's not going to get seeded off of that criteria.
Well, I'm
I
not
don't
saying
know
he won't
what
get
he-
seeded. I just laid out the top 4 based off of their finishes.
Yeah, because
okay?
Morrison got third. So yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
See what I'm saying?
Yep,
I mean,
yep.
it's
It'll make for an interesting first couple
will.
rounds. That's for
it
sure.
will.
Yes, well,
I think
All
they'll
right.
seed to 8 if they can. If they run out of criteria, they blind draw. But I think they will seed to 8. You're talking about 30 plus kids in a bracket.
Yeah, but again, this is only going to happen with kids that have been wrestling for a couple years. 106 definitely not going to be a lot of seeding criteria. 113 it starts to get more, and then obviously as we go up, they'll probably seed out throughout the whole bracket.
What do you guys think? Think we'll see a Noble Rundell in the finals? Ray Long?
It's folk style. In folk style, it's got to be Rundell and Noble.
Yeah, I agree.
Because
That'll
they're
be
going to be
fun.
they're going to
Has-
be the
has-
one and the 2 for sure.
Has
because
Long and Rundell ever had any head-to-heads?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Ray Long does some wrestling with Rundells anyways, over at what do they call that
He
club?
does during the off-season stuff for freestyle and Greco. Yep.
So they could be the 2 and the 3 seed, and then Uden could be the 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I got
Uden's
it.
one of your guys, right?
Yes.
Either.
Yep.
How's he? Is he pumped? Is he ready? Is he excited
Yeah,
for this?
I think he's excited. Yep. He
Good.
put in a little bit of work in the off-season. So
I mean, he's 21 years old at 113. He's going to be tough.
All right, let's jump into 120. Let's see. Let's start over again. Yeah, seating. You got seating criteria, and yeah, this is going to get interesting. So go ahead.
yeah, and this one's one that I looked at it and I thought, based off of who placed where last year, I don't know. The seeds may not do a very good job of portraying how this bracket could play out, but Danny Goodwin from St. Patrick took second in Fargo Juniors last year. Was runner-up in folk style state at IHSA. Then you got Xavier Acuna, who was we go down from a state runner-up, second runner-up in Fargo to state placers from there on out. So Xavier Acuna was a state placer. Jackson Ferguson from Glenwood was a state placer, and Christian DeClerc from Hononegah was a state placer. All those guys are solid wrestlers, but if they're I said state qualifiers.
Yeah, state qualifier.
State qualifiers. So, I don't know how they do that. If they do that in alphabetical order, who gets thrown where? Is it?
There's a criteria that who's doing it? Weiler's running the
Weiler,
tournament, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to enter criteria into track wrestling, and I don't know what his criteria is, but I'm pretty sure what they'll do is they'll
Go
take
back to past year's record.
No, I think if you have multiple placers, they'll just go who's the highest placer and then work.
Yeah, but it goes from placer to just qualifiers. There's
I think I don't. The word manipulate sounds bad, but like if anybody can manipulate track wrestling, Tim Weiler can to make it.
Yeah.
Like manipulate in a good way.
And
Does that make
and
sense?
he knows
Like,
he knows these kids.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows these
Yeah.
kids. Tim will do a great job.
he
You got-
can
and-
make track wrestling dance. You know what I mean? He
And
knows how to-
Brody Page is getting ready to make his debut in high school wrestling too. So I mean, there's another bomb that could get dropped in the bracket.
Remember, you got like we're overlooking him, or just haven't mentioned his name yet. Colin Phelan.
Yeah.
Remember him?
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, he's a junior now. He's tough, man. He's always been tough. He's had freak injuries,
Mm-hmm.
or maybe
Who's
not
that?
freak injuries. Colin Phelan, Sean Phelan's little guy from
Yeah, he's been
Marist.
behind a couple studs. So
yeah,
good kids.
Phelan, he's
Yeah, we've
been
been
good
on-
forever.
Bunch
Yep.
of dual teams with him before in the past.
Yeah, I think I like that. I like Phelan pick. He's a junior. Yeah, he's been wrestling for a long time. So I would imagine that he's kind of
Oh,
maturing.
you got par 5 down there, Ealer.
Yeah,
No,
we're bringing
par
two.
six.
Yeah, that's 5. It's 5.
It's 5?
Par 6 is legend.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
or no, champion. It goes
And-
champion then legend.
And
Sorry.
Pedro, how did he do last year? Wrangle?
He did not qualify.
He didn't. Okay, but
Yeah.
he was on our radar all last year. We mentioned
He
him
was, and then he's got a teammate that the two of them go back and forth. Weston Frazier is a multiple-time IKWF state placer, like 3 or 4 times state placer. He's a scrapper too. I mean, he's gonna win some matches this weekend or this week.
All right,
And then
jumping up.
okay, hey, there's a kid from Crown Point, Griffin Weber. That kid could be Indiana
Yeah, the
5-time state champ for all we know.
yeah, the tough
Yeah.
part
Somebody-
about
Yeah,
him. Yeah,
somebody Google Griffin Weber, like Nard Dog. Who's Griffin Weber?
I'm not. I mean,
He's from Indiana. He's a junior.
we
Crown Point kid.
confirmed that Crown Point sent in their B team. So
Yeah, but what if their A team 120 was
Yeah,
out with the flu? That's what I'm thinking. Then
Yeah.
Griffin Weber just sounds familiar.
So we got to
Everything is
remember,
Carson Weber.
Indiana's a single class state too. It's just
Yeah, I
things are
mean,
just different.
Crown Point's B team would probably beat quite a few good Illinois teams. So
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, so Crown Point is Indiana. We don't necessarily know a ton about all their guys unless they've competed nationally. So yeah, we just won't really be able to talk about much of them. But let's go to 26. 26 is probably going to get interesting. This is where there's some big names. All right, let's start
Yeah.
with the
I'm interested in the seeding on this one.
yeah. Let's hear it.
Lay it on us, Zealer.
So based off of criteria only, I'm not saying the best kids in the best place. It's based off criteria. You got Augie, should be the 1 seed if he was runner up last year at IHSA State.
Austin Hagavold.
Yep. And then you got Jackson Olson from Hononegah. He
Yep.
placed 4th last year at IHSA State. Castleberry from OPRF took 5th. And Adrian Durrell from Plainfield took 6th. So that's the first 4, based off of homework on that. Then we're going to have, Aidan McClure is going to be in there too from Aurora. And see, I don't know. So Aidan, he took 4th last year at IHSA State. So he would be 2nd or 3rd seed if that's the case. Who else? There's 2. I think Marmion's got 2 kids that actually would they're certain at 26 this year. I know they do. Garcia, right?
Yeah, but is he entered at 26 here?
No, he is not.
No.
What about that Di Benedetto? How do you say that name? Isn't he
E. Benedetto.
Di Benedetto.
Jim? Don't you know that? Is he the
That's
same?
no,
one?
he's gone. No.
Okay. All right.
Then you got Nolan Glenn, freshman, and your boy Cam Spinolis.
Yeah. Augie and Spinoza are both in there.
So yeah, I actually think McClure is going to be. He would be seated. He could possibly be the 2nd or 3rd seed.
Where's Castleberry? Where do you say he was?
3rd
He's
or
gonna
4th.
yeah, he's gonna be
Depends on how it
4.
shakes out.
Because Jackson
What
Olsen.
about Jackson Olsen?
I think
beat
Jackson
2 seed, right?
Olsen beat.
He took 4th also.
4th,
yeah.
I think it's 3rd. Okay.
hmm
But I think he beat Castleberry last year.
Yeah, but if they're not using head-to-heads from last year, then you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, track might just throw it in there itself, but
Mhm.
Well, Olsen placed 4th, Castleberry 5th at 120 last year. So.
Yep. And then what did in 3A? McClure was 113. Okay,
McClure.
I got the IHSA brackets here real quick.
He got 5th place,
5th. Okay, so then maybe he is
the 4th seed.
the 4th seed. Yeah.
Who's number 1? Who we figured number 1 is?
Augie.
Augie.
Hagavold. Be Hagavold.
I
then
think
it'd be Olsen, then Castleberry, then McClure.
Yeah, I think an Augie McClure finals would be.
But it's going to be in the semis.
I think that's an
If
unbreakable match.
if it's seated that way, I agree.
So you couldn't be more opposite. Am I right, Mark
And
Stewart?
styles, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. McClure can hit. Augie and McClure are both have great fundamentals, but both are not afraid to to go big or hit funky shit, so it could be wild.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see Jackson Olsen. Last year he finished the season like a champ. I mean, he made a lot of jumps last year, and I'm interested to see how his off season's been.
Yeah.
Is he a big golfer?
I don't think so. I don't think he is.
No.
Oh, okay.
He's a big stud.
Hey.
That's what he is.
I'm a Jackson Olsen fan.
Yeah.
Me too. Remember, he was the match of the night last year when Marion Hananiga dueled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
we had that duel they rescheduled that duel so it would work out.
Yeah.
We rescheduled a duel so we could lose it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that match though was good. Tennyson versus Olsen. That was definitely the highlight of the night for sure. All right, let's jump into 32.
Okay. Let me take a look here. So, I think Nick Garcia is probably the 1 seed.
I don't think so,
Our-
right?
Our guy, Mason Schwartz, being the 2 seed, placing 4th at IHSA State last year.
Do you know who Mason Schwartz is, Nard Dog?
Oh yeah. He beat Charlie Connors at the Joel Full about 3 years ago. That's where I first got introduced to him.
And
He
he had
kept-
Tennyson.
Tennyson beat him by 1 or 2.
Yeah. Tough kid.
Once or twice? Was it twice? Just once. Down at Abe's, yeah.
That was a good match.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. He's one of your guys, right?
Yes, he is. Yep. Then we got a couple of state qualifiers after that. Adrian Cervantes from
Evergreen Park.
Yep. And then Brady Glenn, the other Glenn boy. Isaac Zimmerman from Lockport. Those are all state qualifiers from last year. And then there was Tijon Beals, another one of our impactful freshmen is going to go in there unseated, and he's going to make some noise, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Mhm.
Very.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Straightforward bracket there. Moving up to 38.
This one, your obvious one there is Marmion's. Marmion's got a couple hammers in this bracket, but the one that's going to be the 1 seed should be Zach Stewart, obviously. And then I think you see Shane Stream, because he placed at Fargo last year, did not place at IHSA State. And then it would be Jim's kid he never had by the name of Devin Ealer, who took 4th at IHSA State. Avery Jamie from Civic Memorial, who took 5th in 2A last year. And then there was a state qualifier from Glenwood.
Well, Drew Fifield, he took 6th.
I was gonna say,
last year.
Drew from Frem. He's good. He
took
Okay.
6th place last year.
Okay, I missed him then.
At 138 pounds.
Okay. I'm trying to think of who else is on this.
Axel Rodriguez.
Yes, that
Oh,
was the one that,
freshman.
because he's a 3-time IK state champ. Yeah, he's good, and I was talking to Mike Hatchell the other day, and he said Axel looks really good. He's cleaned up his diet. He's fit and trim, and
Yeah, I'd have to
looking
imagine
shredded.
pretty big 38 at this
Yeah,
point.
he will be a big 38, because I don't even think he wrestled 38 his senior year at IK, did he?
No, he was
Dog?
44. Finals with Cam Young.
Logan Conover's the other Marmion kid that it looks like will be in there. It'll be a good bracket.
well, yeah, he's a super tough kid from Marmion. Remember, Sparty was talking about him.
Mhm.
Yeah. So 1 and
Yep.
2, you think it's going to be
It'd be Stewart and Stream.
Yeah.
Should be based off of criteria.
Shane Stream from New Lenox, Lincoln Way.
Lincoln
West?
Way. Yeah.
Okay.
I swear I met his parents at what's that tournament? The All Illinois tournament. Like you had to be an Illinois coach to be there.
Illinois Classic.
Illini Classic. I
Yeah.
swear I
Yes,
met
sir.
his parents last year there, and they were
Shane-
super cool.
Oh man, Shane's a great kid. I mean, just one of the most polite. Always walk up, shake your hand. Hey man, how you doing? How's the season going? Great kid.
Good.
Like it.
Yeah, I like it too. Let's go to 44.
Okay, 44 is another kind of a weird one. Really, I didn't see anything on criteria other than some state qualifiers last year. So you got Justice Verona from Mahomet, Jack Strizo from Lincoln Way, one of our guys, Tyler Huckel from Oakwood, and Cooper Wilkins. Wilkins is from Portage.
Portage.
You know, oh, I take that back. Justin Williamson from
Hmm.
Mount Carmel. That should be your 1 seed, I would think.
What about Correa's in there? No.
Oh,
Julie.
yeah.
Don't forget Demetrius.
Yes.
He'll be Demetrius will be the
yeah.
1 seed.
Yeah,
He's definitely
Demetrius and then Williamson. Yeah.
Demetrius Carrera, and then Justin Williamson.
the one.
Mhm.
Oh, Carmel.
Okay,
And then you got some state qualifiers after that.
so this one's a little lighter on the
Yeah.
state.
Seems like it maybe. And I don't see handful of freshmen coming in. That's a tough weight as a freshman.
Yeah. All right, let's go into 50. This is I think there's going to be some good matchups in this one.
Yes,
right?
for sure.
Oh yeah. All right. So here, like, I'll put my ignorance out real fast. Hobson would wrestle which Cassiope, Rocco or Bruno?
Rocco.
Rocco.
No, I mean I know which one has he been wrestling. Is it Rocco or Bruno? He's
Bruno.
wrestled him a couple times.
He
Okay.
wrestled Bruno last year at state.
Okay. So him and Rocco have not wrestled.
Correct.
No.
Okay. So it's okay. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. This is
Yeah, because
so Hobson. Yeah.
So who
Bruno wrestled in the Elite 8 duels. Or no, Rocco wrestled in the Elite 8. Bruno wrestled in the Test of the Best, but didn't finish the match, right?
Yeah.
He got hurt right away.
So I got my IHSA brackets pulled up here. Who placed higher last year, Rocco or Ashton?
Rocco. He was a
Rocco
champion.
won state.
Okay, so Rocco, that's right. So it'd go Rocco, Hobson, Knox for base, Civic Memorial. He took 3rd last year at state. Chase Nobling took 4th last year at state from Antioch. And then Fiddler's, he was a qualifier, Tommy from Marist.
And
The Fiddler.
isn't Jack Curran? Where was Jack Curran? He's a
Uh,
senior. I feel like I
Leo,
gotta
yeah,
look him up.
yeah, Leo Rosas, he's good. He's been around forever.
Okay, he
West
wasn't-
Chicago.
Okay, so Jack Curran wasn't a placer last year. Never mind. Sometimes I get the names mixed up.
yeah.
What
Yeah.
what about Leo Rosas? Did he place last year? West Chicago.
No.
Mm-mm.
Really?
Yeah, some of these kids though, they got such tough sectionals that it's just crazy.
Yeah. All right. Well, Cassiope and Hobson are going to be the favorites going into that one, right?
Mhm.
Oh, for sure.
All right. And that Knox for base. What did you say he did last year?
He took 3rd.
yeah.
Lost to the Justice Heag.
Okay. How do you think he could do? I mean,
I think he's a
with
pretty safe bet for 3rd. He'll be a huge 150. Like he'll be massive.
okay.
He's a 24/7 Perler kid, so dog's not real big on him.
I'm not a Perler hater.
Wait until
Word
the
on
end.
the street is that you're not a big Perler guy.
Here's the deal with Perler. Like I know people that like swear by it, but then this guy posts some radical shit about like, if you're not doing this, you're not doing it. But they don't they don't like his posts, but they like his
content.
Yeah, they like his system, but not his message.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
he does a really great job of getting kids to buy into a system, which,
He's a salesman.
yeah.
All right, let's jump into 157.
So the obvious one here is going to be Wyatt Medlin. Then I think you go Ethan Sonny.
Ooh, Wardlow.
And Wardlow, but so Sonny Sonny, he's going to get seated higher because of his placement at Fargo. He won Fargo this year.
Do they no U.S. Open results?
That's not part of the seating criteria.
Wardlow had a real good Junior Open.
Yep. So this, once again, this is my theory on this. This is a good criteria, but I don't necessarily know that this criteria is going to portray who should be seated where based on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But if anybody on earth running a fucking keyboard is going to do it, Weiler will.
Weiler will figure it
I
out.
mean,
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Now,
And then go ahead.
no, keep going.
Dominic Garcia from Antioch took 4th last year at IHSA State.
Stewie Dog ditched the Antioch sweatshirt because he didn't want any more questions.
I know Dominic. Dominic was an Askren kid from Wisconsin. He moved to Antioch last year. He wrestled at Relentless. He's a tough leg rider. I don't know what he did where he went this offseason, but he medaled. He took 4th. He was at Relentless this offseason. I have no clue where he went.
Let's talk about Liam Kelly. Liam Kelly's a fucking stud.
Yeah.
Is
And
he
he
at
did-
57? No,
Yeah.
he's at 65.
No, he's at 57.
Okay, so then him and Wyatt would be the 1 and 2.
No. Not
Liam
based off
Kelly's state
criteria.
champ. Oh yeah.
That's what I said.
That's the
Yep.
Fargo.
So it's going to be.
It'll go.
I'm really against that. Tim Weiler's doing a great job, I'm sure, and he knows wrestling. But when we take
I
a
don't
kid
know
who's
that
a
he was
top 20 recruit in the country and he's an IHSA state champ, and we're wrestling folk style, and he drops down in seating to at least what,
At
3rd?
least 3rd, yeah.
Well, Kelly placed at Super 32 and Wyatt didn't go.
Oh,
there you go. So then there.
Wait,
there you
Liam
go. He did place
Liam
at
Kelly-
Super 30.
Yeah.
He was top
Okay.
5, I believe.
Okay.
Well, there's number 1.
yeah. So Liam
There's
Kelly
1.
would be the 1 seed.
Then it would go Medlin, then Sony, and Wardlow.
Wow. But so that means that Wardlow could. So Wardlow, Liam Kelly,
Could
semi.
wrestle into each other. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good one. All right. So what about that Oak Park David Ogunsanya? Isn't that kid pretty
He's a
tough?
state medalist.
Very tough.
Very good. David's always been good. His brother's at West Point. I don't know if he's still there. His brother at
No,
West
he's
Point.
at UNC.
Carolina now.
UNC.
Okay. He's
out
so
for
good.
the year, but he'll be.
He's at North Carolina.
I think that was straightforward.
So we're.
Jumping in 165.
Let's see here.
I believe you have. What did Royce Lopez do at state last year?
He took 5th.
5th.
So Cassiope is going to be the 1 seed based off of Fargo placement, and then Royce would be the 2 seed. Then we got a handful of state qualifiers that'll depend on how that shakes out.
Yeah, I know Estacio, obviously, Bruno, and Royce, and who Luke Grindstaff. I remember that name. Who's
Yeah.
that?
He's
Plainfield North kid.
Yeah, trains at Callan. Tough kid.
Oh, Quintana too. That's he's at Aurora. I don't know that he did anything last year, did he? He was always really good at IK.
So it's going to go Cassiope,
Lopez, and then you got a handful of state qualifiers.
Yeah, and then obviously, just off the top of my head, I didn't even that name. I always think that they're supposed to be gone, but then Nick Estacio, he's back.
Yeah, he's a junior.
He's only a junior.
Mhm.
Wow, he's
Yeah.
younger than I thought.
You thought the older brother was a senior when Max was the senior.
Yeah, but Nick had a really. I mean, he was supposed to. He was kind of trajectory. He was ranked high all last year. Just did not have a very good last couple weeks of the season.
Yeah, he had a pretty bad injury.
Yeah. Well,
He's
so
a
he's
5
gonna be
bracket
there.
sectional was crazy too last year.
Yeah, that was a.
Insane bracket.
Yes.
So yeah, he's going to be a sleeper, looking to come in. All right, straightforward. Let's go 75. Moving on.
75.
Sindell's back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sindel is back.
Yeah, he's
And
the
then
one seed.
Mark, I'll butcher his name. You do it. Ela.
Ilya Dorum. I can't do it, dude. Nobody
Devorian
does.
Nick. Devorian.
I just call him Ilya.
Yeah,
He's good. I know that.
he took third at IHSA State last year, so he would be the 2 seed. And then you got Dane Serio took 6th, and so did Van Grasser.
Dane's super good.
Mm-hmm.
Sindel, the potential 1 seed. Who did
He
you say
took-
was the 2 seed?
Leah Dvoriannikov.
Ilya.
Okay, Ilya, and then
Ilya.
Dane Serio is going to be 3 or 4 seed, 3 seed.
He would be 3 or 4 because there's 2 of them that place. Dane and Van Grasser both placed 6 at IHSA State last year.
Okay.
I don't have Van Grasser at 175. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
We ready for 190?
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure I didn't miss anybody in 75. All right. Yeah, let's jump in 190. Big weight class.
It is a big weight class, and everyone wants to watch a couple of matches here.
Yep.
So the 1 seed based off criteria is going to be Jimmy Masney, or should be, and then the 2 seed would be Aaron Stewart. Both of them state champs. The differentiation between the 1 and the 2 is going to be Jimmy's placement at Super 32, and then we got a young guy coming up from Mahomet, Marco Casillas. So he took 3rd at 2A last year. And then after that, I don't have any stats on anybody else. If any Indiana kids.
Well, Lucas Nance, was he a placer last year?
No, he
No.
lost to Royce in the blood rounds.
Okay. And how did he go to Fargo?
Yes.
But he didn't do anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's a tough kid, so he's definitely going to be in the mix, but he's not seeding criteria.
So in theory, Jimmy wrestles into
The 4 seed.
Which it all depends on who that's going to be.
But Casillas is most likely going to get the 3 seed because
3
he's a
seed.
placer.
Yeah.
What Apollo Gotchis? I just know Gotchis because he's got a daughter that's super good, and I'm assuming his son's as good as well. Apollo Gotchis.
I don't know Gochis, and I don't know that that's relation to him. His boy's younger and smaller. I thought. Is that Chris's son?
I think
What
so.
school?
Well, that'd be
What's the
Hononegah,
school?
wouldn't it?
This is Canelan.
Caneland.
Caneland that's his kid. Some
Okay,
relation.
it is.
Yep. That's where Gochis is from. They're
Okay.
Caneland kids.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
What about 215?
Let's do that.
Go. We're jumping into 215 right now.
215. I'm gonna let you guys are gonna know this more than I am, but when I did the homework on the stats on that, I didn't even come up with any state qualifiers.
Yeah.
Mhm.
'cause
Hoffer's
Boersma-
not at 215.
No, he's
No.
up heavy. No, you said no state qualifiers.
I didn't.
Dan French, he qualified.
Dan French.
What about
Boersma
Bittner?
didn't.
Yeah, Borsma. I believe Bittner placed. No.
I think so.
What weight was that at last year, dog? What is it? 215 or 90?
90.
What class is he? 3.
2, I believe.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, there he
looking
is.
at-
Yeah. He's a qualifier. He took 6th. So there you go.
He's your 1.
6th
Yeah.
place. What weight class?
It was 215 last year, 2A.
Wait, I'm reading Xavier Bricinio, not Xavier Bittner.
Oh, okay. I was looking at Bittner.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought it was. I just
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
looking at the wrong.
Yep. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Burbank,
I know.
St. Lawrence, 6th place.
We got to get our shit together, Jim. Come on. We were looking at the first name, and his last name started with a B.
Okay. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where we came up.
How are they going to do Boersma? Because Boersma is pretty good, right?
He's a qualifier.
Okay. No, that's Favia. Sorry. All right. So 215. It's gonna be a little bit.
Jimmy, I know the name Jimmy Talley. His dad's friend with Spinelli. I think that kid's pretty good. He was a 90-pounder last year. I don't know what he did, but
Well, friends with Spinelli, automatic 1 seed.
automatic 1 seed.
By default.
All right. Let's jump into 285 and finish up here, and then chat about some of these matchups.
Cody Moss was state champ last year. So he would in
Glenwood.
theory, be the 1 seed. And
Well,
then you got a hand. Go ahead.
Josh Hoffer. He was state champ and Fargo champ.
Yep.
So then he's the
Well,
1
yeah.
seed.
Hoffer's 1 seed.
Cody Moss 2 seed. And then you got a handful of qualifiers.
Favia took something.
He took
Favia,
second. In place.
Big Mike's in that bracket. Nolan Lopez. That's Royce's younger, bigger brother.
Yeah.
So they won't
Big
take.
Mike.
So they're not going to take
Yeah.
any past state tournament results.
Other than if they got head-to-head matches and winning percentages, which there's going to be a handful of kids that are going into this tournament that have got a match or two, based off tonight and tomorrow night. But other than that, and their seeding criteria is probably already entered. I'm sure they've had to, submit their rosters.
So we could see a Hoffer Favia semifinal match.
Has Washington wrestled yet though this year?
I was looking at the list of tournaments going on today, and I didn't see them on there.
I don't believe so.
No, I mean, I had to log off because my phone, I forgot the airplane mode it, and that was Nick Miller calling me. So I imagine they're not wrestling tonight if he's calling me.
Narda, who do you think wins, Favia or Hoffer?
I'll take Hoffer.
Okay.
I think he's
The dog has spoke.
his trajectory.
Well, he was pretty pumped about his 2-time All-American out at Fargo.
Well, correct. You weren't going to rank him.
It's a seed, not a rank. Come on.
Oh no, we're talking about the ranking show.
Oh, I missed this. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So so the two favorites are Hoffer and Favia in that bracket, but the seeding is going to be a little different with Cody Moss. Cody Moss is, you said 2A state champ. 2A.
2A, Chatham Glenwood.
So did they not wrestle? Has he wrestled Hoffer before? I wonder.
This is a 215.
Yeah.
He'll be down later in the year, but he's just coming off football.
Yeah, because wasn't that don't they have another heavyweight that's pretty good? Didn't you say that, Mark Stewart?
Yeah, they do.
Where's he at?
He's in the bracket.
Oh, the Marquand Young.
Yeah, Marquand Young.
That's the other thing you got to keep in mind when some of these teams that they bring multiple wrestlers, Tim will probably separate them, put them on opposite sides.
Yeah, Washington has 3 in there at heavyweight, actually.
That's cool. Well, I mean, there's, we're not bringing a heavy. There's be
They got what's his name's real good. Sean. I think he was a
Thornton.
He was a state medalist last year, right?
Took like 6 or something.
Thornton. Yeah.
Are you coming Wednesday, dog?
Yes, I'll be there.
Cool. All right.
Tournament can't kick off without our dog.
Exactly.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think that was, solid rundown. Those, so we have a good idea of what some of the top seeds are going to be for the brackets. Who's your favorite matchup of the weekend? Jim, you start it.
Oh.
Yeah. Good.
I'd like to see Augie and Aidan McClure.
That's a good match.
Augie and Aidan McClure. That could go like so many different ways. You know what I mean? It could be, they'll like 2 rats in a wool sock, or it could be
That's a good analogy.
super technical. Yeah, or it could be technical. You know what I mean? Who knows what's going to turn into?
All right, Eler, what you got? Who's your matchup?
I'll call out the pink elephant in the room. 190. We know what's up.
Yeah.
Massey versus Stewart. That's going to be a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
A lot of fun.
I
Definitely.
wouldn't jump that one yet. I wouldn't jump to that conclusion yet.
That it won't be fun or that it'll happen.
I don't know that I'm not saying it should most likely will happen, but I think that you got Casillas is really big.
good.
I don't
He's
see
young.
him and Stewart
Young.
scoring many points.
Yeah. He's young.
Yeah, I don't see those two scoring much on each other. They're both so jacked and similar height, thick, and
So what do you?
it's
what are you
early.
saying?
It's early. It's like
You're
what kind
saying-
of
you're
shape?
saying you
Well,
think
because here's the thing: both kids are coming off football. I still think Aaron Stewart wins,
Yeah.
and it's a Massey Stewart final. But
he's just a freak athlete.
Marco Casillas is really. They're both coming off. Yeah, but they're both coming off football, and so there's some of these guys coming off football. Both train really hard, but you're not like things happen. Things happen.
How long's football been done for what schools Casillas go to?
Muhammad. A while.
How
He's
long?
had,
How long?
he's had 2 or 3
I think
weeks
they've both been
now.
done 2 weeks.
Couple weeks, yeah, 2 weeks.
Plenty of
Warren
time.
got beat week 2.
Oh yeah. What about you guys?
I also
buddy?
like the Hobson
what-
idea of hot.
Well, let's go in order. Stay with Buddy. Buddy, do you have a matchup?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
190 is gonna be fun if that does happen. But I mean, I'm with Mark though too. But with just this early in the season, these guys some of these guys come out of football. They're not in their prime wrestling. I mean, the guys that do train year round obviously are in some sort of wrestling shape, but they're not in their best. But I mean, my lower weight guy, I'm gonna pick up Jackson Olsen, man. I'm gonna root for him all weekend for sure.
All right, Mark Stewart, who you got?
Oh, I don't want to say the ones that's already been said, but I'm really excited also for Rocco Cassiope, Ashton Hobson. It's like, can Rocco get revenge for Bruno? The Bruno Cassiope we saw at the state tournament last year was not Bruno Cassiope. He was coming off an injury, didn't go very well for him. He looked really good at Fargo, but Rocco is a bad mother, so I'm excited to see Hobson, Rocco amongst 15, 20 matches there that I think are all at the same level of awesomeness. That one also stands out to me.
All right, Nardog.
Liam Kelly, Wyatt Medlin. I think that would be a tough match. Like, they're just 2 tough guys.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and I'm with all right, so thinking about some of these guys, I'll mention Dustin's boy, Devin. Got a chance to watch him a little bit this weekend working out, and looking forward to seeing what he can bring to the tournament. If he can wrestle, if he's going to wrestle a guy like Zach Stewart, I think that would be interesting to see where he's at. I'm excited to see it. But yeah, there's going to be some good matchups all around.
So we're gonna officially rename this tournament for Marmion and call it the Illinois early season Ironman.
The early season Ironman.
If you guys, I mean, really, if you could throw Brody Kelly in at once, you could throw a couple IC kids in it, a couple Providence kids. Who's missing?
Montini.
Yeah.
Montini.
So
Okay.
look what it did from last year to this year, and if they allow it to grow again, I say call it a 2-day event. Be just like the Ironman and let it fly.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be tough though, because Sparty said the reason they do it on Wednesday is they want people to spend time with their families, right?
That's
on
cool,
Thanksgiving. So
wrestle 2 days
what are you going to do?
before.
It start at Tuesday?
Yeah.
There's a lot of schools still in session.
Really?
School's overrated.
Yeah.
I thought everybody.
But a lot of kids are still in school.
Yeah.
Okay.
School's for fools.
No, my kids are in school.
Really? I thought everybody was out today, the rest of the week. But
No.
We're in
All right.
school.
Golfing never closes.
yeah.
No, we're the private schools are out because we respect tradition.
Yeah. I think I mean, if you really think about it, I think it's a great tournament, and to make it any more difficult or bigger, I think it takes away what the tournament's kind of the benefit of the tournament being an early season prep. Again, for most of these guys, or at least a large percentage of these guys, they are going the Ironman. So they don't necessarily need another Ironman. They need a smaller Ironman to build into the Ironman. And I think that's why this tournament is kind of like in a perfect little spot, because it's a 1-day brawl between some of the best kids in the state. And then within a couple weeks, these guys are going to be gearing up and going out to Ohio and wrestling at the Ironman. So
I agree with everything you just said, Dalton, but I'm going to take it a step further and go back and say something that you've already said. It's stuff like this that the sport needs.
yeah.
And the better you make it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, this
for
is
sure.
almost kind of a cliche tournament because, like, Aunt Brenda's nephew, Bobby's not wrestling in this tournament, so she's not. I mean, she has no idea what's going on. So you almost have to be in the loop to know what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, Mark, what were you about to?
I got a better idea. Well, number one, I want to know why Jim always says Aunt Brenda. It's always an Aunt Brenda. It's not like an Aunt Debbie. He always goes Brenda as
She
the
molested
crazy
him when he
mom
was a kid.
aunt.
We all know it's Miss Debbie, little Debbie.
No, Brenda's
Debbie.
neutral.
But anyways-
Brenda's neutral.
Okay. So my real thing is, like, if Sparty Chino's watching, I have a great idea. So at the end of the tournament, since they place out everything, we know the bottom teams. We know the team score from first to dead last. So you're going to have teams trying to get in. You take your bottom 4 teams out and you put your next 4 in. Or if you have like an elite team trying to get in, they go in and you drop the bottom teams. You drop a bottom team and you keep it as a one-day event with 32 teams. And you just keep dropping it until you end up with like all stud teams.
What's the soccer?
I don't love that. I don't love
No.
that.
Elaborate.
Well, you know what? Nobody cares.
Here's why I don't love that. Say you got a team with 3 badass kids, and there's this kid's out for injury. This kid's not making that weight yet. This kid's got this going on, and they're a legitimate team, and they don't get the invite back. I don't love that.
You're saying you're getting rid of a team, but you have such good good kids on the team.
Yeah.
If you got 3
you might pull a good kid out of the tournament now.
Guys, if you got 3 really good kids and one's out and one's overweight, guess what? That one will score enough points to put you in 26 out of 32. Trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are the world. We are I just not ready for that, Mark.
This guy's all about kindness and fairness. I've been to his house. There's nothing kind and fair about his theories. Now he's on a podcast. He's talking about, I don't like that. What about those bottom teams? They need a second and third chance.
Okay. Anything else, guys? You got off the top of the mind about Wednesday? I think Wednesday is a great tournament to kick off the season.
We're gonna stream. You're gonna be able to watch it on Dalton's channel.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming it, streaming the finals at least. We'll stream more if the circumstances allow for it. But we'll be streaming the finals on Illinois Wrestler. I'm excited about it. It should be a good one to get started. If you want to watch the stream, you can subscribe on YouTube or Facebook, and you'll be able to see it there. But
Either you did great tonight. Thanks for coming prepared, buddy.
All right, guys. Well, that was great. And good luck with everybody on Wednesday. We'll see you at the stream. And
we got to catch up on Tulsa sometime, bro.
Yeah, we will.
Soon.
Sending it off. See you guys. Good luck. We'll see you on Wednesday.